It's also highly recommended that if you are using a glitter, chunky glitter dip like High Demand, that you have a little baggie so that you can pat down the glitter. I'll show you how it works. You can apply any dip powder this way, but you'll especially want to apply your chunky glitters this way. And I honestly think any glitters is the best way to apply this method, but let's show you what we're gonna do. I'm going to fully coat my nail, but I am gonna start just a little higher up so I don't flood my cuticle line. And then I'm going to do a nice coat across the whole nail and then lay flat. Shake your cupcake liner and all the big chunky glitters will float to the top. And then look what you have. So you're gonna wanna move fast here. Go ahead and do your toothpick method and then try your best to get your finger into your little baggie, because you're going to want to pat, 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 pat. And this is going to make that glitter lay down really nice and flat to your nail while the base is still wet. Sometimes you can kind of pat, hold, and roll. But those chunky ones you want to stick to your nail. And if you've got some hanger-oners on their edges, that's totally okay. You can kind of break them off a little bit with a toothpick and then just keep what you want. So I know some of them are still sticking up, and that's fine. Okay, we're gonna brush that nail. Brush, 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 brush. If you have any sticking up too much, go ahead and you can kind of just pop them off. And it's okay because you're gonna put more glitter on, so don't worry about it. You're gonna put more glitter. We want glitter today. So I'm gonna pop that one off. And anything on the edges, you're gonna file, so you're fine. You might be like, Miranda, that's weird. You just put all that glitter on your nail and then just pulled it off? I did, yes I did. Okay, so here's the second coat. I usually only do 2 coats of a glitter dip that's a chunky like this. But we're going to go ahead, get everything really coated nicely, and then shimmy, 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 so we get some of those big chunky glitters. We want it to be like sparkling where it catches your eye. Do a quick thing like this, but you gotta move fast on these chunkies, because the main thing is you want them to lay flat against your nail. So rock, tap, and it's okay, some glitter's gonna get on your little baggie, but as long as you got some good ones on your nail, you're gonna be fine. You can kind of shift them around a little. And if you want to not use the baggie and just kind of move them around, manipulate them with your finger or your handy dandy toothpick, you can totally do that. You can push them around, pat them down. Again, you don't need the baggie. It just helps you from getting glitter glued to your actual fingertip. But if you do get the glitter glued to your fingertip, all you have to do is take your nail file and gently rub it against your fingertip, and it will come out right off. So don't ever worry about that. I was just showing you an option to try to keep it, a little bit clean. So that's what that one looks like so far. It's going to get better. I know it looks a little funny right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thumb, and then we'll come back and continue on with our glitter dip process. I'm gonna use 2 cupcake liners. I have got some clear acrylic powder here, and I'm going to fully coat my nail. And then I'm going to pour clear acrylic dip powder. This is optional. I should say that, you guys. You can move forward with glitters without clear acrylic dip powder, but I really like to get that really glossy, glassy look. And so I like to make sure that I encapsulate my glitters with clear. And when you have a very chunky glitter like this, if you file on top of it and buff it, you're going to make the glitters lose their color and they'll turn silver. And you don't want that. You want it to look like the intended beautiful, in this case, like, I don't know, unicorn sparkle colors. And this is the way to make sure that all of those glitters are protected and that are, sometimes you might have to pour more than once. Make sure it really gets like a good coating of the clear. So just do that. And then you can keep using your baggie to keep your finger clean while you pat. This will help if there is any liquid under any of the glitter flecks to kind of squeeze it out and make everything lock down really nice. Now, does that look terrible? Yes. It's gonna look worse before it gets better. That's what I always say when you do that clear top on your glitters. All right, so we're going to switch our dip base out for the activator. And the activator, it does not matter if it gets on your skin. Be very generous with the activator. Make sure you've dusted off all your nails so that you don't get any excess dip powder into your activator. But the activator is okay if it gets on your skin. You just wanna make sure that you're giving each nail a nice healthy drink. And to me, I can tell the activator is penetrated all the way through the dip because it will feel cold on my nail bed. So I'm actually gonna do 2 coats to make sure it gets all the way in because I want that dip to be solidified all the way through. This basically makes your dip hard. And now you can buff and file. The glitter one you can do very similar. I do like to, with glitters, also run around my cuticle line. And now I'm going to take the rough side of my buffing block